Secretariat High School welcome you all for online learning session. Today we are going to learn 7th standard English from Bal Bharati, Unit 1, Subunit 1.1, that is past, present and future. Before we start with the poem, what we will learn today is first, connections between the poem, that is Smiling Child, and poet Emily Bronte, and our lives. Second, three stages of life, that is past, present, future. Third, vocabulary, that is we will learn new words. Fourth, rhyming scheme. So let's listen to the poem Past, Present, Future by Emily Bronte. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee. An autumn evening, soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. Tell me, what is the present hour? A green and a flowery spray, where a young bird sits gathering its power to mount and fly away. And what is the future? Happy one, a sea beneath a cloudless sun, a mighty, glorious, dazzling sea, stretching into infinity. So let us understand the poem. I divided into each stanza. So, first stanza. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee. Here, the narrator asks the innocent child about his past life. An autumn evening, soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. He says that it is like an autumn evening. It's something that he remembers with longing and little sadness, some good things and some bad things. The falling of leaves and the mournful sign of the wind convey that the child is unhappy because the past has passed away and he cannot go back to it. So for the child, past was like calm and mild with some difficulties. Let's learn meaning of new words. The pronoun, which means Old English word for you. Autumn, it's a noun, a season before winter when trees lose their leaves. Sigh, it's a verb to let out a long breath slowly to express sadness. Mournfully, it's an adverb, in a sad, unhappy manner. Second stanza. Tell me, what is the present hour? Here, again the narrator asks about the present hour to the child. A green and a flowery spray, where a young bird sits gathering its power to mount and fly away. When in a reply, the child says that it is like springtime, where a young bird on a branch of a tree just learning to fly. In short, in present, he is gathering his strength and looking forward to head into the world. The present for him is like a bold beginning when he is ready to take his flight and fulfill his dream to reach high in the sky. Meanings of new words. Spray, it's a noun, a small branch of a tree bearing flowers. Next, to mount, it's a verb, means to climb. Third stanza. And what is the future? Happy one. Here, the narrator asks the smiling child a question about his future. Is it the happy one? So the child replied, a sea beneath a cloudless sun, a mighty, glorious, dazzling sea stretching into infinity. The happy child says that it is a vast sea that has stretched far and wide under the bright sun. According to the child, the future is magnificent, exciting, and mysterious. He is exploring his life. The child sees future as limitless and infinite, which has no end. We can get new opportunities to go beyond the limits of imagination. Meaning of the new words: beneath, its preposition under. Mighty, adjective, huge and powerful in an impressive way. Glorious, adjective, something that is worthy of receiving praise. Dazzling, adjective, extremely beautiful. Infinity, noun that has no end. So let us know about Emily Bronte, who wrote a poem on past, present, future. She was born on July 30, 1818 in England and died on December 19, 1848 at the age of 30 in England. Now let us learn about rhyme scheme. What is rhyme scheme? It is an order pattern of rhymes at the end of the lines of the poem. It is always used as a small letter to indicate the line. So let's hear one example. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee. An autumn evening soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. Now see the end lines of the poem. Child, thee, mild, mournfully. Now see if they are rhymed with each other. So child, mild, they are rhyming with each other. So I will put a small alphabet as A. The, mournfully, they are rhymed with each other. So I will put a small letter as B. So the rhyme scheme for my first stanza will be A, B, A, B. Through this poem, we learn that yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it as a present. So, start working hard and explore new things. Thank you.